Hi friends, it's Miss Yael and Jackson, and we're back with some fun under the sea ocean and beach activities this week. Hi! Okay, so we have a few different activities to do that remind us of things that we do at the beach. So one thing that we love to do at the beach is collect shells, right? We collect buckets and buckets of shells, and we actually have a shell garden outside where we bring them home and we add them to the shell garden, and we also have our beach rock garden outside too. So we happen to have a bunch of shells here. If not, you can use rocks that you find outside. But Jackson went outside and got a few different shells, and then he painted them. He just took paint and he made a red shell, and he wanted to paint both sides in a blue shell, and then he painted a yellow shell. And if you want, you can mix it up. You could also use markers or dot markers to decorate your shells. You can make designs on them. You could use watercolors, whatever you wanted. And if you can't find any shells, you can have rocks that you find outside and paint, which is really fun. You can also just paint them with regular water if you want and see if they change colors when they get wet. So then we also made a home for our shells, and we made kind of like a diorama, a little ocean out of an egg crate. An ocean out of an egg crate, and we happen to have an egg carton here, and Preston painted it all blue. He glued on some tissue paper and some crinkly paper to look like coral. We had some beads he glued in there too. He had a little sticker. Like they do kind of look like fish, right? Things, all these different things maybe we see living in the ocean.
The beads could be the fish, and then the paper could be the coral, and then the...
Yeah, and if you don't have an egg holder, an egg carton, you can use any kind of box. You can use a shoe box, any kind of box that you can find, a tissue box, anything that you want to make a little home for our fish, or to make our little ocean home. And then you can take your shells and put them in to your ocean, which is kind of cool. So then your shells have a little space. And then if you have any fishy toys, maybe for the bathtub or for the pool, you can even add little fish toys in here too. So much fun to do, right? Preston did such a good job making his little egg crate ocean, and then we put our painted shells in our egg crate ocean. Okay, so we have one last activity. You know Miss Yael loves a sensory bag.
God, it's so fun to play with.
So fun to play with. So we're making an ocean sensory bag. So for our ocean sensory bag, in the link that I included, it says to cook water and cornstarch and add food coloring. Well, that was a little much for me. So we just added water and glitter to our sensory ocean bag. And like we've done in the past, you can actually take this and tape it up on the window if you want, or tape it up on the wall, and then let the kids, and then you can squish it and play with it. But the cool thing about this is we added some friends in to our ocean. So there is a picture that you can print out if you want and cut them. Now it says to laminate them. If you don't have laminating paper, which is totally fine, I use packing tape. And then I wanted some extras, so we actually had some stickers, and I just took a sticker and put them on the put them on a piece of paper, cut them out, and put some tape around them to make them waterproof. So I also have an alligator, a little iguana, and maybe even a flower that could go swimming in the ocean. And in our ocean here, we have a crab, and they're upside down, but we have a whale with some other friends, and if we flip it around, we have a walrus swimming in our ocean. So that's our sparkly sensory ocean bag. You can also add shells in here. You could add your bath toys if you have, or pool toys in here, any kind of fishy toys that you have. If you want to add some sand in here, rocks and shells, just be careful that you don't poke the bag through. And if you don't want to do it in a bag, you could also do it in a water bottle that has a wide opening for you to put all the toys in. So you could do that too and make a sensory ocean bottle if you wanted. So it says that these will last about a week or so with these paper things inside, but you know, after a couple days, it's probably time to let it move on. So I hope you enjoyed all of our ocean crafts. We have our sensory bag, we have our painted shells, or our ocean activities, our painting our shells, and our beautiful ocean egg curtains here, right? Our little dioramas. Okay, so friends, I hope you have an ocean and beach-tastic day, and go outside and search for some shells, and I hope you have fun playing. Bye, see you soon.